So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3. I highly recommend you go and quickly grab some popcorn because it's probably going to be long.
True that. These guys don't seem capable of a short game. It just always seems to prolong, no matter who's ahead.
Watch, just to spite you, like TechnicS is going to 5-pool.
I'd be alright with that.
Yeah, dude, watch, they're just like both so tired, it's going to be like 5-pool versus BBS. They just don't even care anymore. It's like, oh god, please let it end. Anyway, do you want to do the positions?
I will do the positions. These guys could not be more far apart, so we could not be less likely to see a successful cheese. In the top left-hand corner of the map, we have TechnicS spawning in as the purple Zerg. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, we have Lossilohi spawning in as the red Terran. The map is, of course, going to be Circuit Breakers. Cool map.
Indeed. So, looks like we are not going to have any 5-pool from Sir TechnicS. Oh wells.
And you know that this just reminded me that the map of the week is evidence that our attempt to influence voting with our streaming notoriety has not worked, because we said it like when the vote thing was sent out, and then shortly after Fighting Spirit is announced. Not
dude. I mean, speak for yourself, because last week, the last map of the week, I told my viewers, man, I had like a few hundred viewers, I was like, guys, everybody go pick the worst maps and vote for them. And boy, was that a terrible map of the week. Oh man. If you laddered last week on those maps of the week, I apologize. That was entirely my fault.
I knew it.
Dude, LRM Nolan was so mad at me. He was like, Sayle, what the F? Why did you do that? It's like, I can't ladder this week now. Oh man, that was good. That's good.
With great power comes great responsibility, and you know that. Can't believe you would abuse that so badly.
It was my responsibility to show how absurd a map of the week can be. That was my responsibility. By the way, it looks like Lossilohi is going to do a barracks factory depot wall. I think that's because that's too wide for a depot to fill, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Unless there's some absolute witchcraft going on that I don't know about. But yes, as far as I know, that is way too wide for a depot to plug. And this does mean, of course, that the game is pretty much going to be expedited into the mid-game, especially given that we see a fast expand from the other side of things. TechnicS laying down a 12 hatch. So we're going to see a mech-based play. So we're going to see...
3 hatch before pool! It's 3 hatch before pool! Oh, really? TechnicS, you dirty little dog, you. 3 hatch before pooling. Wow.
Try not to sound so aroused by it.
Hey man, that's what I do. Dude, that's what brings in the viewers, man. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta constantly, keep people. It's like when I say I'm eating grapes, but it sounds like I could be doing something else. You don't know. I claim I'm just eating grapes, but you have no idea what I'm actually doing, right?
I think we just found out what Sayle's day job is, guys.
It's all about it's marketing, man. This is marketing strategy.
Yeah, clearly an expert.
So anyway, we have a factory now. Oh no, I thought Lossilohi only had 2 guys on gas, but no, he does have 3, and he's continuing to mine. So it looks like it's gonna be 2 port. Calling it now.
All right, no, that's daring. Okay, I can respect you for trying to call it, and I think you're probably going to be right. He's building up a fair amount of gas here. Probably going to produce some... Oh no, look at this!
Yeah!
Yeah. Alright, there we go. You were indeed right. So we do see... I thought he was going to make a sunken, but TechnicS not deciding to make a sunken there. And just going to progress as normal, laying down the lair. So how do you think this is going to play out? Because I'm relatively inexperienced looking at how this kind of thing works, especially these two quite odd builds playing off against each other.
Well, however it works out, we have to remember that Lossilohi beat Ziki with his 2 port. So it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah, it must be pretty good. But now, maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe that's what's in his head.
Having said that, TechnicS just made 6 more lings. That's going to put him up to 10 lings in total. I'm not sure if he's going to try anything with this. Looks like he's getting link speed as well. And interestingly, Lossilohi actually moved the barracks away so that probably, I guess, so his vulture could get out, but he forgot to put it back. So that would make a Ling run by quite scary. However, he's going to occupy these Lings with his Vulture, and there's no Sunken at the front. The creep Ling's only just starting. If he gets that Vulture into the main, that is going to be so bad for TechnicS. Oh man, TechnicS just buying time for this Sunken to finish, and looks like no, he's going to lose a couple of drones here. Now
he's going to be alright. The Vulture is pushed away just in time.
An interesting thing is
mutating in.
It's very important to keep that Vulture alive and not just suicide it to kill more drones, because this is going to keep the Lings of TechnicS back rather than out about on the map. Because I mean, if you look, apart from the Wraiths, he just doesn't really have many dudes. So yeah, really needs to keep that Vulture alive. But it looks like TechnicS now sneaking around the side with a lot of Zerglings might go for a counterattack, and it looks like Lossilohi going to do the 2 racks or 3 racks bio follow up. Going to throw down 2 more barracks for 3 in total. That is a pretty standard follow-up to 2-4 Wraith, but the 2 first Wraiths are out now, going to start killing Overlords. Is there any anti-air? No, he didn't make a dent, he didn't make an Evolution Chamber, he's got to wait for the Spire, but that Spire is going to take so long to finish. TechnicS is in a lot of trouble right now, he's building an Evolution Chamber, he knows the Spire will not be in time, he's going to lose so much here, oh my god.
Even when that Spire does finish, he'll be unable to make any Scourge, because he's got no Overlords, he's got 11 supply limits, and he's 31 supply out of 11 right now, so that's absolutely terrible. A couple of Overlords spawning in, but these Wraiths should probably go over and take those out just to make sure that no Scourge are able to hatch, and they are going to do just that, I believe.
And the Ling counterattack does absolutely nothing. There were plenty of Marines plus a Vulture there to defend, and TechnicS just has no way of making anything anymore. Oh my god, oh god, no Overlords, he's building Spore Colonies, but he has just lost so much. Oh man. He's down to 1 Overlord now, just like hiding at the bottom left. So Lossilohi, oh my god! And if he wins this game, that'll mean he's gonna advance out of his group with 2 wins. He'll advance to the next round.
Be pretty smart.
And
yeah,
you know, I'm not gonna lie. I predicted him not to advance out of this group. I predicted Zeki TechnicS, man. I cannot believe. I mean, I know he's good, but damn. Lossilohi.
Yeah, pretty smart. But we'll see. We don't want to call this game out quite yet. I mean, this game is still going. TechnicS, bad position. Definitely very bad position, but he's not out of it yet. He is hanging on in there. Pretty low on the drone count. Pretty low on the everything count, whilst Lossilohi looking pretty nice. Just a little bit supply cap there. The supply depot a little bit slow. And he's got a couple of idle SCVs, but really that's just me picking holes. He is so far ahead at this point. He should be able to go in and snipe out some Lings, which he will do in due course. And is that Sunken Colony even covered by the Spore Colony? I don't think it is, but Mutalist will be popping out any minute now and taking out a couple more Overlords. That is pretty bad positioning from TechnicS. He needs to be so much more careful of his stuff. Mutalists are now out, so these Wraiths will probably be forced back unless they try anything daring. No, it looks like they're not going to be trying to be heroes today.
Now, the interesting thing, though, was that the whole time, even though he's losing a lot of Overlords and stuff, that means he was banking gas. So by the time he could finally start making Mutant Scourge, he had like over 1,000 gas to play with. So as you can see, a lot of Scourge are out, a lot of Mutants are out, but it looks like nice cloak timing from Lossilohi. So yeah, as you say, the game is certainly not over yet. I mean, the expansion of Lossilohi is just now being started, so it's not like his economy is amazing either, and he's just gotta be very careful with these Wraiths. I mean, one missed micro, one overconfident move in with these Wraiths, and losing them all could spell disaster for Lossilohi. So,
will he get the Overlord? Will he get the Overlord? Oh, going for the Scourge instead.
He's tempting fate here. Oh god.
Ooh. Lovely micro though from Lossilohi. Managing to take out almost all the
speed
Scourge.
Finishes. Oh no, he can't run away. Sorry.
Don't worry. Losing one Wraith, managing to take out one of the Overlords, but the second one is going to be there and ready. So a lot of Wraiths going down right there, and still plenty of Musis left in the game, but not able to get out and do any kind of harassment. Once again, finding himself supply blocked at 48 over 43, so having to delay a little bit further before he can really do anything cohesive. And looking like he kind of wants to move out with his Overlords, but he's stacking with his Musis rather, but he's stacking with Overlords still, so he should probably select a Lava instead. Speed Overlords are not so good for stacking up your stuff. Not so good at all.
Indeed, but he does want, I don't know, I wonder if he should bring along a few more though, just to make sure that they don't get sniped and he runs out of detection. But a couple of Wraiths could get caught out here! What?
Just not noticed or something. Yeah, absolutely crazy. But these Wraiths are going to try and do the evasion. They are, of course, slightly faster than Overlords, so they do manage to escape just about with their lives. The second CC is now up. He should probably get some missile turrets going.
Oh, there's an interception! Oh, nice. Snapping those 2 Wraiths next. But, I mean, he has gotten his Bioforce, his infrastructure for that, into full swing, so I think he'll be fine. He's also got a science facility on the way. I don't really see these mutas doing too much. I mean, yeah, there's no turrets, but between the Wraiths and the Marines, I think he'll be okay. And it looks like he's now starting to make some turrets. Meanwhile, TechnicS going to take the 12 o'clock base as his third. And looks like also getting lurkers.
I think that 12 o'clock base is a good decision. He's able to just push straight on past that mineral only because he's really wanting the gas at this stage. Mutas getting in, managing to do some nice harass, taking out the missile turret, but the Wraiths do come in and are able to see the Mutas away because, of course, you can't really get an Overlord over there to detect really very nicely. So a good bit of defense there from Lossilohi, looking very, very confident right now. But he needs a couple more missile turrets in order to make this expansion properly safe. Those Wraiths are on very low energy, so they won't be able to cloak for much longer. The Mutas coming back in again, and the Wraiths not even getting a shot off this time.
Yeah, but +1 is now finished for the bio, and it looks like Lossilohi is ready to push out here. Lurker Tech is not finished. Looks like he's just continuing to do harassment. He's going to take out all the Wraiths, though, with these mutas. Very, very nice. And now the turrets are not going to be enough to cover this. But this counterattack by the Marines, it looks like... Oh man, TechnicS is not throwing down Sunkens. Did he not notice or something? He's going to pull back the mutas to defend.
I think he didn't.
Oh my goodness, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. There's 3 Lurkers morphing, but is it going to be 4 Lurkers morphing? Is it going to be enough, though? The Marines are on the way. They are legging it across the map, but it looks like Lynx and Muta is going to go in here, and there's no defense anymore. There's only 1 bunker of Marines. The Lynx, are they going to run by a stim and reload into the bunker? It looks like they're just going to run by, but they don't have speed, though. These are non-speeded Lynx.
Factory.
Oh, God.
The factory. That's a very bad thing to be targeting down right now. You should not be targeting down the factory.
Lol.
But in the front of TechnicS base, all the Marines have dashed straight in, and the Lurkers were unburrowed. So we see TechnicS getting quite distracted, and it looks like all the Lurkers are going to go down. These Marines are super effective, and all these Lurkers are going to be absolutely screwed. 1 of them now left. 1 more scan should take care of that. The Evolution Chamber is going to go down, making these M&M just a little bit more effective than they otherwise would be. And I think TechnicS in more trouble than he can handle once again. So he's coming back to try to defend. Realistically, that's not going to be enough, though.
Can he micro this down? He's going to have some amazing mutant micro. But wait, why is he even... Don't stop there. Do not stop there, but oh, looks like we have a scan, and the blast lurker goes down. Lynx coming in, though, and the muta's going in from the behind. I think TechnicS is going to be able to hold this attack, but has the damage been done? I don't know. He lost a lot of drones there, but he did a lot of SCV damage on the other side. This is ridiculously close, actually, I think. I mean, the third base of TechnicS is up, but... Okay, let's have a look at the drone count. Looks like he sent some more drones back here. He's actually... Oh, man, his hive is actually already almost done. Huh.
Wow.
And looks like, oh no, the random science vessel gets called, but a nice irradiate, but a nice pull as well, and more Marines coming in here. TechnicS got to be careful with the Marine. Oh no, the mutas! The mutas are all going down! Oh my god, TechnicS! TechnicS did not pay attention! Oh my god, he's going to lose all his mutas. Oh, TechnicS just giving up his last advantage there. That was his last hope, I think.
I think it really was. Those mutas were what could have got him back into this game. That naturally is still as exposed as ever, but the only thing now is, of course, TechnicS has got nothing to take advantage of that. So that one cheeky science vessel with 12 health left, just hovering in and out, scouting out everything. And if Lossilohi goes and checks out this top base, it will probably be GG right away.
Indeed, he will take that out pretty quickly. And looks like we have another factory being made at the natural for Lossilohi. So once again, doing his mech switch. Looks like TechnicS just wants to move out. He's got to be a little bit careful.
Not a good idea.
One lurker instantly. I don't think that's a good idea to move across the bridges like that. Oh my goodness, TechnicS making some very questionable moves here at this crucial time in the game.
Yeah, I think that little move out was one of the worst ideas I've seen in a little while. Those lurkers were never going to be able to hold their own against these Marines. Some Scourge coming in now, but they're going to be easily sniped out before they manage to make it to the science vessel. Scan going down now, so Lossilohi completely clued up as to what he's facing, going into irradiate a little bit more here. Going to take down some lurkers, not too keen on the D-Matrix this game, playing for business rather than for fun this time round. He wants to get this done.
And it looks like Marines are moving in. No lurkers left, only jugglings. No, one lurker at the top. Is it going to be enough? And oh, nice surround though. Oh my god, TechnicS, that was a genius move. Waiting till the last second, tempting Lossilohi across with the siren's call, just seducing him across the ramp. Yeah, come and attack me, baby. Come and attack me. And that
I think we just
Defiler's...
saw a miss irradiate there on that science vessel. I think that was actually supposed to be the Defiler, and he missed, and then he had to recast on the Defiler because no sort of eraser action going on there. Bit of a weird mistake. But Lossilohi now readying up, I think, to take his third base, probably at the gas base. I don't see why he'd go straight for the mineral only at this point. Still moving out with that cloud of science vessel. That's pretty risky, given that TechnicS has been pretty good about scourging them this game. So this science vessel's in a bit of hot water when they just sat out on the map, really.
Indeed, and looks like TechnicS finally actually getting his third gas up. Even though he's had the 12 o'clock base up for a while, it's just not been mining the gas there, so that's why he's so short on gas. Looks like one random Hydra getting taken down in the middle of the map, a random SCV going to the top right, perhaps to expand, as you suggested. Looks like I have not enough energy. Oh, Scotty! Nice, getting one vessel there, but then the two Dark Swarms do go down. The Marines do not want to fight under there! Oh my god, Lossilohi! Is he just going to throw away the game with stupid decisions, trying to attack across this bridge? But no, looks like most of the Lings have gone down, and he's going to pull back out of the swarm a little bit, but...
Somehow all the Lings went down there. I'm not quite sure what even happened, but none of the Lings survived, even though there was 2 Dark Swarm down. They must have all got caught in that gap there.
By the way, do you see these 2 mutas behind the natural? Like, what are they doing? They've been there for a
no
while.
idea. I don't even know how they got there. It's a little bit weird. Some nice irradiates going down, taking out one of the last of the Defilers, and yet another erased science vessel for some reason. Can't quite figure out why that is. And the Terran forces just still threatening the natural expansion. And I just think Lossilohi has no idea about that 12 o'clock base, otherwise he would have killed it by now, and I'm not quite sure why he hasn't headed over there to scout. He should know that Zerg has a third base up by now.
Oh, but we do have 2 nice lurkers in the middle. No, now 1. Oh, but it looks like his buddy gets taken down, and that guy will get taken down, but it looks like... Oh no, Lings at the front! Oh man, the last 2 games, Lossilohi was very, very passive, very, very defensive. This game he's being super aggressive at the front, and it just...
D-Matrix!
not working. But it looks like... Oh my god, there's no more units. Oh my god,
There's nothing!
TechnicS, where are your units, bro? Oh, he's got units coming out. Oh. Oh my goodness. This game. This series, man. It's bad for my blood pressure. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Well, at least I would like to applaud Lossilohi for using irradiates this game rather than just D-Matrixes. It's very good. I mean, he had to use a D-Matrix on that Marine just because, but you know. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the Fire Bats coming in. The Fire Bats to deal with all the Lings under Swarm. LOL, the Fire Bats and the drones are running for their lives. Holy check, Batman. We do not want to be around when there's Fire Bats in the natural. But Lossilohi's busting in. The D-Matrix Marine for some reason is not leading the charge.
Can't quite understand that, but it looks like they may get a little bit outflanked here. Another Defiler coming in from seemingly nowhere, but of course we know that it came in from that third base. These Marines are somehow able to keep themselves alive, even under the Dark Swarm. They move out from under the Dark Swarm, and they have got such a nice position right now because slowly but surely Lossilohi has been able to chip away at the Zerg defense, and he's able to keep basically rallying in more and more Marines as his main base minerals whittle down. He's managing to take this game off only 2 bases here, never bothering to take a third as of yet so far anyway, and he will be taking this game down. Now moving 1 cheeky Marine in to start having a go at the drones in the main, and that's probably going to get a good few kills before this game is out. Some science vessels coming in as well as the last of the Marines stim up the ramp. Bad times to beat TechnicS. And another D-Matrix Marine there to seal the deal. It's time for drones to start falling in the main base of TechnicS.
GG! Such a hard-fought series. Oh my god. What a TVZ, but that means Lossilohi, he made the comeback victory. TechnicS was up 1-0 in the series. TechnicS took the first game on Neo Aztec, and Lossilohi fighting it back, making it 2-1, and that means Lossilohi advances out of the group with a win over Zeki, 2-1 over Zeki, and 2-1 over TechnicS as well. Oh my goodness. He deserves it, man. What amazing play.
Yeah,
from
definitely.
Lossilohi. So that means Zeki and TechnicS are both 0-1 in their group. So the last match is going to determine who is going to advance. Zeki versus TechnicS is head-to-head. If Zeki wins, he goes through. If TechnicS wins, he goes through.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be tight. Both players are going to be really playing to take this. I would probably be favouring Zeki, I've got to say. once again, nothing against TechnicS, but Ziki is, of course, an absolute beast. And a ZVZ, very noteworthy.
Indeed. So let me get these replays. Alright, I have game number 1. Oh, by the way, I do remember that you said you needed to depart pre-midnight. Is that correct?
Yes, that is true. I have a big exam week coming up.
Alright, you're welcome to jump out at any time. I don't know if you want to... I mean, this is going to be a ZVZ, so... I don't know
I'll
if you
stay in as long as I can.
Alright,
I'm going to be in for at least one more game.
series, and then and I can finish off Group D by myself.
Sorry to leave you all by yourself.
No, don't feel
bad,
bad,
you get a day
man.
off tomorrow, you're fine.
You weren't supposed to do this cast. I asked you to help out, so many thanks for joining me.
It's alright, I've had a good time, believe it or not.
Alright, so we are in C1.
Let's do it.
Alright guys, now interestingly, this is the only ZVZ we're having in the Gosu Cup, because we're skipping the Allzer group, and then we actually had a nice racial balance between the groups, so yeah.